Hey guys, what's going on? Time for another quick tip, man. I'm excited. I'm stoked. Superior Drummer 3. Mind blowing software, guys. Mind blowing. And I think some others will agree. Me and a group member, Bill Davey, have been going through some of these drum packs, and we revisited some things that I had kind of forgot about. And that is something I'll show you real quick. I've done other videos on it. And that is realism with bleed and also the layer limits here. I did a video on that. This is all dependent on what kind of RAM you have. So right now, the default legacy Amber kit is loaded up 3.5 gig up here. So if you have plenty of RAM, 32 or higher, you should be good if you don't get too crazy. But what happens here is they're set at a default with the voice and layer limits. You can raise this and it will raise the RAM. What you're doing is you're loading up more samples that they recorded. So they've got it like at a medium or whatever kind of setting here, for the, so if you want for the, average user or whatever, I don't know how they determine that, but let's just say I want my hard hits, set number of hits in the hardest layer to load, and this means unlimited. Okay, that's going to save me some time because I've been pushing them up to 99, which would be... But let's go back to the 4 real quick. I did not know I could do that unlimited because I guess I can't read when you hover over it. Okay, so 3579. First of all, that's the kick drum. I'm going to load, hold shift. Let's just loaded up a few of them that you would play here, okay? Say you have just the basic kit there, okay? So some of them are at 6 and 8 here. I'm going to put them all unlimited. If I do that with them highlighted by dragging down, you see all that RAM go up pretty good. So it added, what, a gig and a half, another couple gig almost. Now when you're playing intricate things or whatever on your drum kit, you're going to hear more ghost notes. You're going to hear more layers in the hits, depending on how you're playing. If you're playing just straight, quarter note type beats and that, it probably won't matter. If you're playing more intricate ghost notes, like I said, more things on the ride, more hits equals more layers. So they're going to mix it up even more, the round robin. So this is unlimited, and since I highlighted it, it's unlimited for each piece now. And then the other thing I want to show you is, which I did a video a while back, is the bleed. The instrument bleed within each instrument. So you're going to get the bleed from all the other mics, which in real life, that's the way it is. Done videos on this before. I like to just drag across and highlight whatever you need. Let's say you go over to the Floor Tom 2, the basic kit here, and enable bleed. That's going to hit your RAM hard here now. It's going to bring it up, and it's going to bring in, the bleed from when you hit a hi-hat. It's going to go into all these other mics, just like in real life. Nothing's separated through the air. The sound waves are traveling. Boom. You've got your bleed. Look at this. I'm almost up to 12 gig. This is Legacy of Rock. It has a lot of samples and a lot of, some instruments here, as you see, and this is where you could get carried away. If you go too far on your machine, you're going to glitch it out. You're going to hear snap, crackle, pop because the RAM is suffering. So my system at 32 gig can handle this right here, as long as I'm not playing, I don't know, Neil Peart times Mike Portnier stuff, whoever, just boom, all over the kit. It's going to be struggling if you go too high, if that makes sense. So these two things, the layer limits here, is going to get you top notch what they recorded, all unlimited layers. And then the bleed within the instruments here is going to give you all that bleed from each instrument, unlimited, within each other, bleed microphone to microphone, like in real life. And then when you go over here, this is your choice on enabling the bleed on microphone channels, which are the room microphones. As you can see, the overhead comes default, and I believe, let's see, the mid pair of stereo mics here. If you want more near, if you want more far, all of them, whatever, you can play around and choose. Again, This is what it is, 13 instruments that I have there, and this is going to up the RAM even more. So one more quick thing. I know this is supposed to be a quick tip. I'm just going to make it a tutorial instead of a quick tip because I'm going on a little bit more. Another quick tip within this is this guy here, this guy here, this guy here. Whatever instruments in whatever library you are not mapped to, that you are not using, unload them, remove them, watch the RAM go back down. Boom. I'm not using this. Boom. See it go down. So if you want to conserve your RAM there and get the most out of every instrument that you're playing, don't leave a bunch of 20 area 33 symbols up there loaded because it's taking up RAM. And if you're not mapped to them on your kit, you're not using that RAM. It's just sitting there taking up space on your computer. Map what, do this. If you want to do this, do it on the ones that you're mapped to, your particular kit. Go up here, save your kit as full detail, whatever, like I've been doing. Full channels, full. You'll have it. This is where you can see the beauty of Superior Drummer 3, how much they put into these layers, samples, microphone channels, everything all together. You can really get the most out of it. Hear what they did and get the most out of it is what I'm trying to say. So that's a little tutorial for tonight. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you for being here. Check out the bleed, check out the layer limits, and hope you're all doing well. Take care. I'll see you later, guys. Hey guys, oops. This goes with the video above, and that is one thing I forgot to say and mention. If you're really tight on RAM or really wanting to tighten this stuff up, it is also articulation dependent. And what I mean by that, let's do the snare here. As far as the all the bleed, all the detail, everything is articulation dependent. And what I mean is, let's say you're not using RAM only, you can unload these for your preset and watch it go down. So that's important if you want to really tighten it up. If you're just using the open here, you can click and that RAM will go down. You'll save RAM just based on that. Let's see, like a tom has center rim shot. I'm using center and rim only on my toms. You can choose rim shot if you want. You can unload the one you're not using. There it goes down. So not only are you unloading and removing instruments to save RAM and get the most detail out of your kit pieces that you map, but you can also do it on a articulation basis. I hope this makes sense. Here's another one. I'm using most of these, but I'm not using the bell. As you can see, they're not loaded here, but all the bell articulations on hi-hat, if you're not using them, you can unload them, and that's going to free up more RAM. I know it makes sense to you guys. This was just a little edit that I wanted to put in for the video above. Take care, man.